Okay, I'm about this far into the book and we're going to chat about it. So far, I'm enjoying it. I still wouldn't say that it's getting to my favorite Sarah J Maas. It's still at the bottom, but I'm really, really, really enjoying it. We've just gotten to the part where Sabine has just come and threatened Ethan and Bryce because she thought that they were going to stage some sort of coup, which, like, no one is talking about you. Shut up. It's not about you, Sabine. No one actually cares about you. That was just so dramatic of her for no reason. But Baxian just arrived. Weird name, but is he gonna be like good? Are we gonna get like a little romantic interest for him? Because he just arrived to help them. Like aimed a gun at Sabine. And wasn't supposed to be there. I'm like, what the heck are you doing here, bro? I kind of love that. Also, Hunt and Bryce just went to the underworld or whatever, where you go, the Bone Quarter. And then the dead guy, the like king of the Bone Quarter or whatever his name, I can't remember his name. But he was like, oh, I want to have a little bite I want to taste your light. Weirdo. What a weirdo. Back off, dude. Coming on way too strong. And then he's like, yeah, we just send all of the dead people. There's no like happy place. We just suck the soul from them. I take a little nibble from everyone. What a creep. So we just had that, which was disgusting. But they survived, and then the Hind is back. And her and Pollux. There's too many like nicknames, because I forget that Pollux is also like the hammer or something. Just call everyone by their actual name. Because they switch it out from the Hind and whatever her real name is, and Pollux and whatever his real name is. And I don't even know, I'm like, Pollux, is that a man? I think that's a man. And then there's another one who sounded like a woman, but now I don't know if it's a man. I don't know. So it's a little bit too confusing in some stages, but I'm enjoying it. Ethan, I do like Ethan. He was annoying me at the start. The last book he annoyed me because he was so rude to Bryce for no reason. Well, I get that her brother died, but still. I was like, dude, she loved him, so you can just shut up. And everyone else, I kind of don't love Hunt. No, it's not that I don't love Hunt. I love, but I don't know what it is. I think I'm just getting a little bit sick of the like fantasy love trope. Because when they were fighting the king of the underworld, or the dead guy, Creeperson, whatever his name is, and it went to, like, Bryce got injured, and then it went to Hunt going to save her, and it started with, like, the only thing that mattered to Hunt was Bryce getting to her. He could only see her, and she was injured, and he had to, and I was like, oh, shut up, who cares? Like, boring. Like, stop being so in love. So I think that's just a me problem. But other than that, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm also currently editing my Sabrina Carpenter reaction video, so you should definitely go watch it if you haven't. Okay, bye. Okay, we must talk. I have this much left. First of all, I'm sorry, but I'm cringing a little. I hate that they keep using the word alcohol. No, ma'am. And Hunt is really annoying me. I'm like, dude. But so much occurred. Okay. First of all, I thought Ethan was dead. That was what I was freaking out about. Turns out he's not, but he almost died. Second of all, Hypaxia and Celestina, whatever the names are, they're together. It's like, I was so confused because now I'm confused. Because I thought the whole time, as soon as Rune started talking to Agent Daybright, whatever her name is, I was like, oh, that's Hypaxia. Like, they're not going to know that it's each other, they're going to fall in love, and then they're going to realize it's each other and be like, oh my god, we love each other. Because everything was leading towards him and Hypaxia being together. Like, the last book, they kind of had like a little, he was in love with her kind of thing. But no, she's with Celestina, so that can't be her. So now I'm like, who is Agent Daybright? Because that just threw me off. Also, the Hind knew that it was them. She saw them and let them go. Also, Tharian, whatever his name is now with the Viper Queen. Because he had to get away from the River Queen. Oh my god, so many queens. But I'm so sad for him. but slay that he had to do what he had to do. Also, I kind of love, I feel like we're leading up to Flynn and the dragon chick having a little flame, and I'm all for it, because since book 1 I've been a Flynn fan, and I'm like, you know what, I'd love to see a little romantic interest for him. And then as soon as the dragon came in, I said, I've been waiting for this, turn it up. What else happened? Oh yeah, and then Day got taken away. Also, Emil had no powers. I was like, so what's all this been for? What was the whole point of that? Day got taken, and then Rune's like, I have to go find her. I'm like, dude, you don't even really know her. Also crazy that they like slept together in their heads. Like, that's Delulu on a whole new level, you know what I mean? Crazy. The Underking just needs to leave. He's crazy. Oh my god, when he led them into a trap. And then, oh my god, Baxian. Hello. Baxian was... Because I think I said earlier that I love Baxian, that I was like, I'm intrigued by Baxian, I feel like I'm gonna love him and I want him to have a little romantic interest. He was Danica's mate. What the heck? That's so sweet. But now I'm like, that means I'll never actually see him, like, see the romance play out, because Danica's already dead, so it's been annoying. R.I.P. Danica. Oh yeah, that whole thing about her and Cormac and the engagement, and then she just went up to him and announced that she's sleeping with Hunt, and then everyone was fine with it. I was like, okay. Oh, and then we've now gotten to, she just found out that the Asteri have just been eating people for First Light so that they can survive. And she stayed too long, and now that guy Regulus knows that she's there, probably gonna kill them all. So that's where I'm up to chapter 73. But crazy stuff has gone down. So I'm just gonna finish it now and I'll let you know what I think. I gotta say, one thing I do like about this book is sometimes Bryce just says exactly what I'm thinking. Like, Regulus, this weirdo, is going on and on and on and on and on. And she said, look, I already did the whole villain monologuing thing with Micah this spring, so cut to the chase. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, dude, we don't care. No one wants a recipe to your mom's peach cobbler, bitch. Whatever that meme is, that's how I feel. No one cares, Regulus. Get to the point. God. Cormac died. Slay took everyone with him. I'm confused. Cormac gave no warning as he erupted into a ball of fire. So he just, like, exploded? What? I didn't know you could do that. Anyway, who cares? Okay, so the Hind has just technically saved Rune from the Harpy. And I'm predicting that she's on the good side. Is she Agent Daybright? No, she couldn't be. She actually couldn't be. Wait, I'm reading. Hold up. Wait, no, that's so stupid. But is she good? I kind of suspected that she might be good, because why wouldn't she rat them out? Somehow entwined with his own. It was very faint, like a shadow, so vague that he doubted anyone else would realize the underlying scent belonged to him. And her scent had been familiar from the start because Hypaxia was her half-sister, he realized. Family, she's Debra. Oh my god, family ties didn't lie. He had been wrong about her being the house's kind of like that. Oh my god. And she said with a quiet calm in a voice he knew, like his own heartbeat, a voice he had never once heard her use as the Hand Knight. There's a bug. Can you see that? Anyway, the bug's going crazy. Can you see that? Anyway. I thought there's no way. I didn't even consider that it could have been the Hand. I was like, there's no one else. There's no other female characters that it could possibly be. The Hand, of course. I was so silly. Oh my god, that's crazy. Pollux was the guy who was sleeping with her that she didn't like. Oh my god, what the heck is happening? Oh my god. It was Regulus pretending to be Adis, the Prince of the Chasm, when he was at Bryce's apartment. What a creep. What the frick? Ah. She's gonna go to hell. She's gonna go into hell. I just got chills thing is literally bigger than my head. I'm about to start it. Wish me luck. Oh my god, it's Azriel and Amran. And Bryce just like collapsed on the ground and was shining. And Azriel is over her with a knife. I missed him so much. I missed Azriel. Love of my life. Actually, love of my life. Okay, I'm a little bit upset because I'm reading and I feel like it's now hitting the Tharian and Ari are going to be together. Which is like, I love Tharian and I want him to be happy, but I really wanted Flan and Ari to be together. Who knows? I don't know. But I don't like this. Literally the gang is all here. The Akatar gang is all here. They're getting Nesta and Cassian and Feyre just came in. What the heck? Crazy. Is this why the Akatar series was never finished? Because she was waiting to include them in this? I don't know how I feel, but let's see. I'm just excited to see them. And Azriel, the love of my life, because I missed him. Nesta might have met her match with Bryce. Do you want to find out? And then Bryce is like, I'm always up for a day of discovery. And then shone her light at her. Slay, Bryce. Slay. I just had a thought that made me giggle. There's a line. They're all like at the war meeting talking about what they're going to do. Come dawn, Bryce said, and her chest flared with starlight that lit up the entire countryside. We're retaliating. That'd be so annoying. Imagine you're talking to your friends and then one of them just shines a flashlight in your face. Gah! Get out of here. Anyway, that made me giggle. Oh my god. I thought they were going to open the gate to hell. But they literally opening the gate to the other world. A female with golden brown hair sat in an armchair before a fireplace with all that darkness was a starry night behind her windows. And her face was a portrait of pure shock as Bryce lifted a hand in greeting and said, hello, Nesta. Ah! Holy shit. Does this mean that we're going to get more Akatar books? One from Azriel's perspective as the next installment? Because I would love that so much. I hope. Okay. We need to talk. We need to talk about this book. It's been months since I finished it. No, that's not true. Maybe a month. Maybe 1 month since I finished this book. The reason why I'm filming this last part so late is because I genuinely got so busy and I didn't have a chance. And I apologize. But whoa. So much happened. If you didn't see, I just bawled my eyes out in the video before, which was actually months ago. And I forgot why I bawled, and then I remembered because Jessica betrayed. Love. We love you, Jessica, so much. Let's talk about the series. I really enjoyed it. However, I would still say that it goes Throne of Glass, Akatar, Crescent City in terms of my ranking of Sarah J Maas books. There are a couple reasons why I think this. Number one, I first of all felt like there was a little bit, not too much in these books. In these books, I got used to it and it was fine. But when I first started reading the first book, I was like, there's too much animal stuff going on. Like, for example, I get that in Akatar, they're fae and they have wings, but that's pretty much the extent. There's not like animals who are half animal, half, well, I'm sure there are, but they're not really talked about. Whereas this one, so I could still kind of go along with the fantasy element. This one was difficult for me because like Juniper was half Giselle or whatever she was. That kind of messes with me. I don't love that. Not a fan of that. Love Juniper, but just like the imagery. There were too many half animal, half, there's like a lion shifter that she made out with at a club or something. I was like, that's, I don't really get what we're doing here. I don't get what the vibe is. So that part, I would say, wasn't a huge fan of. However, I really did enjoy the storyline. I thought it was really interesting. Again, it is like a classic Sarah J Maas book where it tugs at my heartstrings. But I did also feel like it was kind of a very similar formula to ACOTAR. Maybe it might just be because I read Throne of Glass first, but I will just always consider that series to be the pinnacle of all fantasy series because it did so much. It went on so many unexpected turns, and it also, and I'm sorry to say it, but it also didn't have smut until like the second last book or the last book, and the smut was very minimal. It wasn't a plot about smut. I feel like the more Sarah J. Maas has written, the more it becomes smut as like the focal point, or being like sexy or being modern is the focal point. And I felt like there were too many conflicting things in the storyline. I didn't love the phone element of it, that it was set in a real life time, because that kind of confused me too. And I felt like there were bits, alcohol, no, what is that? I hate that so much. I didn't love that at all. And I felt like there were times where it was centered around the smut and the storyline kind of lacked in places because it was replaced by just scenes of endless smut, which I love some smut. Don't get me wrong. Whatever, have fun, whatever, you do you. But there's a limit, and there's a line where it's like, okay, we get it now. We don't need to do anymore. And I do feel like sometimes there was a little bit too much of that in this book. And then I also feel like because it was that like classic Sarah J. Maas structure, I did get a little bit bored towards the end. It didn't move me in the way that fantasy books usually do, because I kind of knew what was going to happen. I knew it was all going to work out. It was all going to get wrapped up nicely. And, well, like most books do, but there's a certain structure that Sarah J. Maas books tend to do. I feel like there was so many problems, and then all of a sudden there was, oh, everything's solved. It's fine. It's all good. I was like, oh, I feel like we could have done a little bit something more, you know? But, so I feel like the last book, I think I preferred the first book in terms of that. I'm not entirely sure. But I still really enjoyed it. And I think it was shocking. And I tell you, like, I felt my heart stop. Like, I thought I was not living anymore. It was crazy when she goes through the portal and ends up in the ACOTAR world. There was not a single part of me that thought that could ever be a possibility, which I should have. I should have thought about that because it's Sarah J. Maas, and there's nothing more that she loves to do than intertwine these storylines. And there's nothing more that I love than an intertwining of storylines. So when that happened, when that guy stepped forward and was like, hello, Bryce Quinlan, my name is Rysand, my heart, pitter-patter. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was like, I was so excited, and it was so embarrassing because I'm like, this is words on a page, but I'm so excited. No one understands this. I have no one to talk to about how incredible this is. So that part I loved. And then the fact that it was Azriel and Nesta, absolutely loved it all. Was so happy for it. Was so here for it. So that part. And then when I thought that she was making the gate to hell towards the end, and then it turns out she made the gate back to Valaris. Shut up. Then I just loved it, you know? I think that I also love that because I just prefer Valaris and ACOTAR and that whole world and all those characters. Azriel, love of my life, his story better be next, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. So that was my honest opinion. I also think it was because Hunt annoyed me so much. Sorry, Hunt is so annoying. It was too much of the, like, alpha hole stuff. He was so possessive, and I get that that's, like, the whole point, but there comes a time where it's like, this is becoming gross. You know who I love? Rysand. Rhys was like, you know, he's possessive, but not that much. He was like, yeah, also, I know that you're a slay queen, and I'm not going to spiral out of control when I see that you're getting hurt. Like that one chapter where it's like, the only thing Hunt could see was Bryce. He had to get to her when they were fighting someone. I'm like, ew, this is disgusting. This is icky. Shut up. And then he like couldn't he was like exploding with lightning for like 3 hours after because he couldn't calm down because someone had threatened her. And then the only thing that could be resolved was for them to have sex. Didn't love that at all. Calm down, dude. You're embarrassing yourself, me, Bryce, everyone. I'm saying me like I'm a part of the story. It's embarrassing. That's enough. Rysand would never. Rhys literally would never. That man knows how to control his emotions. Okay? That's who we love. We don't love someone who cannot control themselves and who is crazy with possessiveness. Keep that to yourself, please. So there were definitely bits that I didn't love because of that. Also, crazy twist at the end was good, was Lydia and was Agent Daybright. Love. See, stuff like that, I love Sarah J. Maas for. So I'm very conflicted. I feel like there's enough positive and negatives that they kind of weigh each other down. But I think overall, I really enjoyed the series. I do like Sarah J. Maas's writing. I just feel like the Throne of Glass was so good because it wasn't centered around smut. And I usually do prefer, you know, fantasy books where the plot is the plot and the romance and the smut is a subplot. And even if there's no smut, even better. I much prefer a romance plot than a smut plot, in my personal opinion. So I just feel like the further we got away from Throne of Glass, the more we centered around smut. Because everyone went crazy for Akatar, which is great because those characters are incredible. But this one, I feel like it went a little bit too far in the sexiness and making everything new and modern and cool. Yeah, so I'd probably give it out of 5 like a 3. But I still really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me at all. If I've offended you, I'm so sorry. No hate to anyone, no hate to the author. I'm still a huge fan of most of everything that she's written. This is just my personal opinion. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if I haven't been posting a lot. It's been very busy. But have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.